Glen Rose and just fell in love with the property. Its quaintness, people are so friendly here, and the piece of property we bought is just a piece of heaven. We can't wait to start building.
We actually have purchased 2 properties from this developer. The whole experience was really smooth. We worked with Vince, he's a great salesperson, and just found a place that we love and where we want to build our retirement home. And we had such a great experience with them buying that first piece of property that when they opened up the second property, we decided to buy a second lot. Then it was sort of perfectly matched to what we were looking for.
Yeah, we had a blueprint. We really did what we were looking for. And this company seems to provide that. I mean, they just, I don't know, we talked to a lot of different people, and they're really in tune to what people are looking for more than anything else.
My husband and I have always wanted a place in the country, and we saw the ad and we contacted Mike and came down, and I was very surprised, but my husband wrote a check that day for some property. So it's a dream of ours to live in the country and get out of the big city, and we're country people. Every Friday we come to the property, and we've had a camera mounted on a tree, and we watched the deer move through the property. That's been fun. That's a dream.
We've kind of been thinking about looking for something for retirement. So we came out this way and looked at it and just fell in love with it.
We purchased 5 acres of it. Beautiful. It's like has like 28 oak trees on it.
And there's just the perfect place for the house to go in when we're ready. And we couldn't have found a prettier property.
It looks like you could literally just drop the house right between all those trees there, and just because the view is beautiful.
Also, after visiting around Glen Rose and Granbury, we were impressed with how much they had as far as entertainment. We had 3 grandkids, and what with the fossil rim and the dinosaur park, and you have Arlington baseball, you've got the Dallas Cowboys, you have a lot of entertainment.
We probably looked at, I don't know, 30 lots. You know, we looked at a bunch of lots, and we looked at all kinds, and this one, she said, this is what I want. So.
Good elevation and a wonderful view, and that's exactly what I wanted, so that's why we purchased the lot.
It's not quite the hill country yet, but it's real close. It's you know, there's beautiful trees, beautiful views. You know, it kind of reminds me of where I grew up, so and it's close to a town, close to a grocery store.
Very convenient to town, 5 minutes from town, which is wonderful because then you have the conveniences of shopping and, you know, pharmacy, you know, hospital facilities, all the stuff that you need like in a big city, but you still have the country atmosphere out here, but just 5 minutes away. We're excited about being able to build our own home.
We had been thinking of getting property in another state, but you know, 45-minute commute from Fort Worth to here is much more convenient for weekend getaways than, say, to Colorado or Maine or someplace like that. I'm a veteran, and they have helped us with the Texas Veterans Land Board program for the financing of the property that we bought. And they've waived the closing fees for veterans, and they do a lot of really nice things. Obviously, they're very patriotic people, and that was refreshing because I'm a Vietnam-era veteran, and we didn't always get that, so it's kind of nice to have people treat you well in that regard and be patriotic and respect your service. So I just wanted to share that for any other veterans who might be interested in these properties.
I like this area so much because it gets that small town feel, and I'm staying, since they built Chisholm Trail, I can get back and forth to work, which is very nice.
We were like, wow, this little historic town, this is the spot. This is where we want to build our house. This is where we want to have our family. And we wouldn't have been able to do it without this veterans benefits. No way. So we're really, really grateful for that. This really helped us kind of take that next step you know, and being landowners and then being a homeowner and, you know, setting down roots. And that was really big for us to have our own piece of Texas.